Cincinnati, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be playing with the CCO again this year. It's part of the Blissful Mozart series. The piece I will be playing in is by Leopold Mozart, and it's a Sinfonia in D. So when I played last time with the CCO, I played my great Highland bagpipe. There are several kinds of bagpipes. I played the great Highland bagpipe for that because that instrument really went with the piece that we were playing. This time I'm going to be playing my small pipes. Sometimes they're called parlour pipes for the exact reason that they're meant to be played inside. The great Highland bagpipe is meant to be played outside and it's very loud, whereas the small pipes are a great instrument for indoors. I began playing bagpipes in 2001. It was something I'd always wanted to do growing up. I loved the sound of bagpipes. I grew up in Derby, England, which is in the Midlands. And I've been over here actually almost 40 years, but I feel like I have two homes. But when I finally came over here, and then we had a family, and at that time I began to do Scottish country dancing. And we did a couple of events with the local pipe band, who were the Cincinnati Caledonian Pipes and Drums. And I loved it so much. And then I became good friends with a couple of the pipers in the band. And then after that I decided, okay, my children were getting older, so I could do something for myself. So I decided to take up the bagpipes. And in 2001 is when I actually got my bagpipe. Typically you learn on something called a practice chanter, because when you play the bagpipes you have no music in front of you. Everything has to be memorized. So you start out on a practice chanter, which is kind of like a recorder. Most people have played a recorder in school. And then you learn all the embellishments and you learn several tunes on there. Then you get your bagpipe, which is a somewhat different instrument. You blow into the mouthpiece and you still have the chanter part, but then you're also filling the bag with air, and you have 3 drones which go over your shoulder. So it's quite a different instrument when you get to be on your big bagpipe. So this is my practice chanter. So it has a reed inside, just the one reed in there. And this is what you would learn on. This is the instrument that I say is more like a recorder. This is what you learn on. And the cool thing about this is it's quieter. So generally your family members don't complain too much about when you're doing this. The awkward thing about this, of course, is you've not got any reservoir for the air. So you just have to take breaths whenever you need to do the breaths. But this is my practice chanter. These are my small pipes. So you have the part that you blow in here, and then this is the chanter. Except the difference here is you have a bag for the air. And then these are the drones, which in this case actually go across the body. So I'll play a tune on the small pipes, which everybody knows. Most people know Scotland the Brave and Amazing Grace. Those are the 2 most known tunes. So I'll just play a little bit of Scotland the Brave for you on my small pipes. So now, just by contrast, those were my small pipes. This is the Great Highland Bagpipe, which I think is a very good name. It's big, it's loud, and you have the same kind of thing. You blow in through the blowpipe, and then here is the chanter, which makes the melody notes, and then the bag comes out here. In this case, my drones go over my shoulder. You have 3 drones. There are 2 tenor drones, and then 1 big bass drone. And then those all get tuned to a lower note of A. So these are my big bagpipes, my Great Highland Bagpipe. So those are a good outdoor instrument. You'll find when you play them indoors that people and cats scatter. So my name again is Karen May, and I'm the pipe major for the Cincinnati Caledonian Pipes and Drums. We meet every week on a Thursday at Springdale Nazarene Church, and we give free lessons on bagpipes and on drums. The drums would include snare drum, tenor drum, and bass drum if you would like to do that. We always welcome new members. Part of our chapter is that we promote the history of Scotland and especially the Scottish music. So we're very happy to introduce people to this style of music. We play a number of performances. We also do competition. So you never know where you might find us when you're out and about in town. I want to thank you very much for listening to this, and I'm so excited about my performance with CCO in August, and hopefully I will see you then. Thank you.